Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Well done for completing level 16 and welcome to level 17. Now, from here onwards, you may find the Tajwid rule summary card, or whatever you call it, the bookmark or whatever name you have for it. You may find it quite useful because, as you can see here, it has a summary or an overview of all the rules in one place that will help you revise and keep an eye on all of the rules and help you learn them to begin with. So I'm going to begin with this to show you that level 17 has 5 different rules in it, and as you learn them, try to keep a mental picture like a map of all of the rules. All of the rules in level 17 that are yellow in color, they are all related to a word or a concept called tafkhim, right? So let's see what tafkhim is. As you can see, it has a red heart, so you must memorize this. Tafkhim means to raise the back of the tongue towards the palate whilst pronouncing a letter, as if the back of the mouth is full. So what does that mean? It means to say a letter, in other words, with a full mouth. So let me give you an example. If you just say a plain sound, then you make it full mouth, it will sound like this. Oh. So try with me or after me. Oh. Now, if you do that one more time and you think what is changing in your mouth between the first empty mouth one and the second full mouth one, you will hopefully find that your tongue is lifting at the back in the second one. Last time. Oh. Right, so this is called tafkhim, and the way you produce tafkhim is by raising the back of your tongue upwards. The rule is when lam of Allah. So now we are going into this specific rule, but as I said, we'll have a quick overview. There are 5 rules that you need to learn regarding tafkhim, and these are 5 different places where you will have to look out for and apply tafkhim. So number A is lam of Allah, B is ra mutaharrika, C is ra sakina, D is full mouth letters, and E is alif. It's actually a good idea, before you even learn or understand lam of Allah, to try to memorize the names of the 5 rules, even if you don't understand them. So try to get into your mind a basic map that level 17 is about tafkhim, and in level 17 there are 5 rules: A, B, C, D, and E. A is lam of Allah, B is ra mutaharrika, C is ra sakina, D is full mouth letters, and E is alif. That is very useful because now, after you memorize that brief map, when you go through and learn each of the rules, it will be much easier for you to remember and store it in your mind effectively. So feel free to pause and go and do that, or do that afterwards before you complete the level. Okay, moving on to this first rule, 17a, lam of Allah. Now, lam of Allah is the lam in the middle of the word Allah, the stretched lam fatha alif, la, right? The rule is when lam of Allah is after a fatha or dhamma, it will be full mouth, and when it is after a kasra, it will be empty mouth. So if the last haraka before the lam of Allah is a kasra underneath the letter, it will be empty mouth, like here, fi dinillahi, not fi dinillahi, fi dinillahi. And if the letter before it has a fatha or a dhamma, meaning a haraka on top, then it will be full mouth. So huwallahu, not huwallahu. Okay, so as you can see here, there's a red heart, so you should learn this off by heart. The tip you do not need to learn off by heart. It says you should only encircle your lips to pronounce wa or any letter, wow or any letter with dhamma. It is a common mistake to encircle the lips to make a full mouth letter, to make a letter full mouth. So I might have mentioned this to you before. So the way we make a letter full mouth is by raising the back of the tongue, not by encircling our lips. So not by saying war, law, by making a circle with our lips. Okay, finally, spot the rule. Lam of Allah after kasra, empty mouth, or lam of Allah after fatha, or after dhamma, full mouth. Okay, well done. Feel free to pause this or rewind to listen back again. Otherwise, we will move on to the next page, which is examples. As usual, I will select a few examples to practice with. Many examples will have more than one rule in it. So they may have nun or mim mushaddada ghunna in them. They may have qalqala in them. And I would like you to say out loud with your tongue so at least your own ears can hear every single rule that you see, using the wording that is mentioned in the book. And when I practice them, I'm going to say the English rule and pause, allow you to say it, and then I will say the Arabic, and I would like you to repeat that after me. I won't leave a long time. You are free to pause the video and give yourself time to repeat. Okay, let's take the first 3 examples here. Lam of Allah after kasra, empty mouth. Go ahead. Alhamdulillah. As you can see, the lam of Allah is this lam here, not this first lam, la, la, that middle long lam, that is the lam of Allah. The letter before it is the li, so as the li has kasra, it will be empty mouth. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Nun mushaddada ghunna. Go ahead. Lam of Allah after kasra, empty mouth. Amanna billah. And finally, lam of Allah after kasra, empty mouth. Bi ayatillah. Okay, let's take number 13. Lam of Allah after fatha, full mouth. Wallahul musta'an. So remember to make it nice and full. Wallah, by lifting the back of the tongue up. Let's take another one. This one here, number 18. Now I'm going to give you a moment to see if you can spot the rule or the rules inside this example. Okay, well done. So we have 2. Nun mushaddada ghunna and lam of Allah after fatha, full mouth. Anna Allah ya'lam. Let's go for another example, inshallah. Lam of Allah after fatha, full mouth. وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ. Well done. As you can see in the next page, we have slightly longer examples. And then we have the last page, which has longer examples still. Okay, so let's take one example from this page, number 10 here. And I'm going to give you a few moments to find all the rules in this example from here to here, and I'll give you a clue. I can see 3 rules in this example. Okay, you're free to pause and continue looking if you want to. Otherwise, we have Nun mushaddada ghunna, repeat. Lam of Allah after fatha, full mouth, repeat. And finally, qaf from qutbu jad qalqala, repeat. Why is it qaf from qutbu jad qalqala? Because when we stop here, we are not going to read that kasra. Therefore, it will be qalqala. And because there is a shadda on here, it will be an even stickier qalqala. Listen out for that. ذلك بأن الله نزل الكتاب بالحق. بالحق. Okay, well done. as I said, you can pause, you can rewind, listen back, take more time to practice. All the best with this level. I will see you inshallah in the next level.